Hi, I'm Laurie Dobson. Today is January 23rd, 2021. Today I had a thought, waking up, bolt out of bed. God Almighty, where have we not seen this before? So I wouldn't leap to the comparison of Biden and Lincoln, Top Gun Biden, and all that we know about Lincoln. However, there are some similarities to what's going on right now that I would draw attention to and some concern to. One is that whatever it was at the Capitol, it was as close to an uprising as we've had. So after the aftermath being that there was a strong sense of defeat, not just of Trump, but of the people that were trying to fight on, on his urging to a degree, but fight for their rights and for their needs, and they're the ones who've been under lockdown. They've been under strain and stress and difficulty, similar to the South. It was facing a future without a means of income, and beaten pretty badly. So you had a lot of them hiding out and trying to figure out what to do. and you had Lincoln promising that he would do fair. He would be fair. He would have, he would rebuild the South and make it better than ever. You had carpetbaggers coming in after his assassination. He got assassinated, actually, by the Brits. Now, why would they not want him? Because he was going to put money in and rebuild the South. He was going to make it a strong union. Did that appeal to the Brits, who had just gone to war with us at the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812, and who knows if they had any interest in our being a strong country, or wanted to continue to to destroy it. And so you've easily got a situation with Biden where he's making promises of unity similar to Lincoln, and trying to encourage that. But no, he was shot. And the carpetbaggers took over, the ones who wanted to make the money, the ones who wanted to really rape over the South and prevent it from ever rising again, those who wanted to make sure that they were crushed. So you've got, people there to this day that have the flag, the Confederate flag, their former FF rallying flag. It was a mistaken idea. It was defeated. And like the Civil War, when it's time to move on, you have this amazing speech by Lincoln, let us bind the nation's wounds and give to those who have borne the battle, their widow and their orphan, to do all that we can to ensure a just and lasting peace among ourselves and among all nations. Anyway, to that extent that we listen to those words, we will heal. To the extent that we just use this opportunity to crush, then they're carpetbagging types of behaviors. So carpetbagging Dems right now are dangerous, not just for the reasons that we might think, because they're going to heal. They're going to get in the way of the healing and work against it, work against true alignment, which is their goal, face it. I mean, the hate speech against Bernie was what started the ball rolling with Chris Matthews. It was nonstop. He was hating on Biden too, truth be told, but there was a lot of hate speech in the media, and firing Chris Matthews wasn't enough to stop that. So it's ongoing. They all make their living doing it. So you have to understand, if you're listening to them, you're actually increasing the hate speech. You're actually participating in it. And if you really want to change in this world, put your money where your mouth is. Stop the hating by stopping the watching of MSNBC and other hate mongers right now against those who need to come out from their defended positions and try to see themselves in an honorable light, not a light of domestic terror, because that wasn't the impetus, that wasn't the effort. And if you're going to do that to Republicans that supported Trump, then what's going to stop you against the Bernie people? Bernie clearly is still beloved. One picture of him acting disgruntled was more of a big deal to the country than any pictures of the hugging of the elite moneyed elite warmongers on the dais with Biden and his family. And and it's just a coterie of people there. I don't have any great love for this new president, but like last year, 4 years ago, I gave a positive couple of videos saying, here's the first 100 days of Trump. Let's see what he does. So let's see what Biden does. Let's hold him to account on his policies. That's what you do with the new president, and let's help the people that were defeated find a way to uh, come back into a favored and welcoming society. That's how we are as Americans. That's who we are as Americans. And anything less than that is beneath us. So those who are still speaking hate speech should be ashamed. Should be called out, and any one of them. The effort to try to continue that. And Bernie, I blame you too for talking about the impeachment as if you can do that at the same time as taking care of the people, walking and chewing gum. No, you have to choose your priorities. Are you going to be for the people? Are you going to be for the people? Are you going to fight for the $2,000? Or are you going to just let that go and focusing on impeachment and your own celebrity status? That's always what gets people. AOC too. They become celebrities and they think they're different than the rest of us. Well, they find out that they're not. Their 15 seconds of fame may be longer, but eventually they all they succumb to their own self-glorification. So let's understand these things in the light of day. Let's look at the perspectives. Let's look from history's point of view, and let's defend the new president, because I hate to say it, but there's a danger right now that he could be taken out and his loss of life would be seen. I bet you it would be seen as timely by a lot of Dems who want to make the most of this new woke thing. Then Kamala is their perfect leader for that. She appears at the ready, and what a better use of hate and benefiting off of it could there be, but for a motive for someone in the Democratic side to see a benefit in Biden not being there anymore and blaming it on the new hate group in America, the Trumpers, or whatever they're going to be called, the people that join together with the unhappy people in Antifa, the unhappy people with Bernie, and we are the 99%. We know we are. We know who the enemy is, but the media will not let us talk about that. So that's why the conversation is against each other, because that's something they can keep doing. And they can keep hating on on those of us who they don't really care about, the people who are suffering, the people who are in their permanent lockdown, and the people who are terrified, thinking that they've been told vaccines are their salvation, only to be told not. They've been told they'll get money and relief money, only to not have it. 30 million people in America right now don't have enough to eat. 30 million. So money's going overseas by, the basketful. What are we doing with our own people? They try to make an effort to raise their concerns. They get crushed down. It's a jackboot country, and the boot of Biden is over their heads. And he said it isn't. Talk is cheap. We'll see. We'll see what we will see. But I'm calling out a few markers here, so pay heed to them. Have a great day, guys.